Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, August 2nd, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, we had an okay day today. Let's put it this way. Let's start out. We'll talk about the Dow. The Dow is continuing to kind of act crazy. It gapped way down on the open and then rallied for the rest of the day. Was positive right here for maybe a half hour or so, backed off, came back a little, but it still ended up closing down 8 points, basically neutral. But it did erase this loss earlier in the day. The problem for us at this big gap down caused us to lose a little bit of money. We ended up closing out $3,600 negative in closed out trades. That is the bad news. The good news is that we got into 10 new positions today. 8 were positive, only 2 were negative, and we're holding over $8,000 in open trade equity going into Friday tomorrow. So that's pretty encouraging. You know, getting 8 out of 10 is good also. For some reason, this crazy pattern in the Dow didn't really seem to affect what we got into. I'll show you 3 of the stocks that were pretty good today. This first one is Arcule Incorporated. That is a new stock for us for August. Yesterday it gapped up. We buy those gaps. We really, are delaying buying. You can see how that saved us here. We have this huge opening range that comes back, and that's where we bought it, which was ended up pretty good. It did hold up yesterday, and we got out basically where it closed yesterday, but that still was worth $2,700, $2,700 in Arcule Incorporated. Then this next one was, this is a little hairy. This is Yang, like the yin and yang. It's a Chinese bear, Chinese daily bear. Yesterday, this thing gapped up. We buy those gaps. It did close slightly positive yesterday, but then it gaps way, way up here again this morning. And when it gaps up here, this thing's up over $5,000 for us. Looks real good, but then it develops a sag like it's trying to fill this gap, making me feel very uncomfortable. But regardless, we are holding almost $3,000 in positive open trade equity. Maybe it'll gap up again. Who knows? We'll have to see. Wait till tomorrow and find out. And then finally, I didn't want to put this pattern looks great. I didn't want to put it in here because this is a new stock, and it's the symbol is MDB, and the company it's spelled MONGODB. So they're putting 2 consonants at the end of this word. So how do I say that? Well, I'll try Mongodb Incorporated. Who knows? I have no idea how you pronounce that. But anyway, we bought this right out of the gate this morning. It kept going very nicely. It did pull back, but then had a nice push up right at the close, and we're holding $2,500 positive in Mongodb. So we'll see how that works this morning or tomorrow morning. Anyway, that's the way it went on this Thursday. This is Trader Bob Signing off. I'll be back here tomorrow, my favorite day, Friday.